Hello everybody, this is Ghost, and welcome to Settings. uh, this is a game called Bastion that I got through the Humble Indie Bundle, and I'm going to be playing this here pretty well blind, so let me wait for it to go, and we'll start the game here.
Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Now, this game has a reactive narrator, so every time I do something, he kind of talks to me about it, or talks to the viewer about it, I guess.
Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
It's a very nice feature to have. Unfortunately, it does interrupt my commentary quite a bit because he does say some pretty cool things, so I'll try not to...
His lifelong friend, just lying in the road.
I'll try not to interrupt too much. Oh my goodness. This is going to be fun. This...
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work
Really?
undone.
Really?
Calamity.
This in particular is going to be post-recorded. The next ones are going to be live, so there's going to be much more of him interrupting me. And I run around and smash things. So this...
Survivor. No ma'am. It's a gas fella. Forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him though.
Ouch. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing this pretty well completely blind. It's actually a really fun action RPG kind of game, and I don't understand that you can't break that yet. So it's pretty much in this view so far that I've seen.
Kid just rages for a while.
Everything is pretty well breakable. There's a bunch of enemies, really interesting ones. The weapons are fun. I played this with my mouse pad because my trackball mouse isn't working correctly right now, so it's going to be a little difficult for me to play the game well until I get that figured out. So
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
So yeah, this is kind of a little machine gun kind of thing with a few rounds in it. I do pick up a better ranged weapon in a little bit that's slower but does more damage, so I guess it kind of balances itself. The hammer is looking like it's going to be my main weapon so far, just because I like to smash things. So that'll be fun.
He's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
And you can see the health tonics and my XP bar up there in the corner. Those are my healing items.
Squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
I don't quite know what these things are, but I know I can squish them, so aiming that thing isn't easy. So yeah, this game has really nice music. The narrator thing is really cool. Controls are pretty intuitive.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him for his drinking did.
So yeah, if you saw that kind of black statue up there, those are going to be basically dead people.
Then kid finds his trusty shield.
They'll be scattered randomly around there.
The justice is getting a handle on it. The security takes him for a petty thief.
it looks like there's a way to actually like reverse enemies' attacks on them with the shield. As far as these statue things, I'm not quite sure how to do that yet, so I'll be figuring that out later. And this is going to be sort of an enemy gauntlet thing. I take some pretty hard hits in here because I don't really pay attention to my health bar. What a fitting place for an FATLP is to start in a bar.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork.
Oh, I didn't even see that before.
Big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Oh man. I'm post-commentating this and I can actually watch my health bar instead of watching all the enemies around me, and I didn't realize a couple of times that I was like within one hit of dying like from a small enemy, so
Way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
pretty sure there's going to be some really close calls coming up. But other than that, it's really fun to play. WASD controls.
Always wanted his ashes scattered here.
You attack with the mouse, and you can't break the hookah. But you attack with the mouse. You've got these little crystal things that you collect. I'm not sure what those do yet. So I'll be figuring that out probably in the next video. Your weapons can be upgraded. There's special abilities for certain weapons that I'll kind of show off toward the end of the video as well. So yeah, I know I've been gone for a long time, but I've been moving around.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow.
Ouch.
And it ain't broke.
And it ain't broke. So yeah, I've been moving around. I've been doing fatty time with the the FATLP's guys.
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Kind of a hint to let your weapon charge up there. I pretty well just smash these things, so break it. Alright. While there's enemies on the screen, I learned that you can't use the health fountain there, so either
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Right back at you.
I think I might have just like done that counter thing there and sent a ball back at them, but
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome.
and I didn't realize that I got that either. You won't see me use any of the special abilities for a few more minutes, so this is just kind of the tutorial area, learning what you're doing and everything. Doesn't last too long. From what I've talked to Fat Man about this game, it's a a couple hours in a just a run through kind of mode. So
Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true.
oh. Shoot them. Okay.
He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
Alright,
The
so
arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
yeah, Arsenal lets you equip different weapons, allows you to select your loadout. So I can swap the hammer out with the fang repeater. It also lets you pick your different skills that you're using. I actually pick dancing shot here, which basically allows me to ricochet arrows through enemies, so I can hit multiple guys with one arrow shot, and that auto assigns to Q. The keyboard layout can be changed pretty much fully as far as I've looked at, so and break things, and I just kind of was playing with it.
In that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
And here I pick up the fetching fizz, which gives me it just like basically magnetizes fragments to me, so it's easier to pick them up. And there's also 10% max health, and the other one I believe does 10% more damage, so it's not too bad. As you level up, you get access to more slots, so you can have more abilities there, so that's good. Those black jars are your special ability. They're called black tonics, and then there's the
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
the popcorn machines full of baby popcorn enemies. It's terrible. Anyway, yeah, those the blue vials up there are my health. Like, I can restore health on the fly. I've got 3 of those currently. I don't know if I'll get more. And then the black ones are my special abilities, so that ricochet shot and the hammer whirlwind ability and things like that. Here's another character you gotta smash.
Mark, the tutor, once taught the kid good manners. He never used them though.
I was looking at the achievement list. It looks like there's a couple of characters that you can play as. Most of you probably already know all this if you're
Ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
not a noob like me. Oh. And you can be hit from behind if you're not facing the enemy with your shield. So that's not too good. The good thing is it does wrap around quite far, so you can be hit pretty much directly from the side and still not take any damage. So something heavy.
Alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbag.
And new enemies, scumbags, they drop basically acid on the ground, so they're sort of like spitters, and they're pretty tough to kill so far. They, every time you hit them, they shrink. So,
Rob's a scumbag of his last meal.
and I'm trying to kill this giant gas fellow, which is not easy. So, something I didn't realize, if you see the ground breaking there, something I didn't realize is you can actually fall through that.
I'm just fooling.
It does hit you pretty hard when you do that. I didn't realize that happened, because I walked over it 6 or 7 times while I was fighting that gas fellow, and it never fell through, so, I'm not sure if being in, active combat, reduces your chances of falling through things, or what, so, or maybe I just never actually walked into the hole and just the perspective was messing with me, so I don't know.
He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well.
And those cores are, pretty heavy on experience.
Better get a move on. The place is starting to fall.
Yeah, and basically each core, as far as I know, is like what holds the place up. So,
Was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat.
yep. So now everything's falling, and I'm trying not to die.
It just keeps running.
So I'm playing as the kid. I believe there's the singer and the survivor, and I believe there's a DLC where you get to play as the stranger, which is your narrator. Ouch. So that's pretty cool there. Look at them all following me. They're trying to eat. I don't know what they're trying to do with me. So I'm pretty close to the end here.
Where it needs to go.
This is going to take me to the Bastion, and that's where we're going to end the video.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time on Bastion.